Hi, mosh mosh. Minasan, kikoimasu ka? Hello everyone, can you hear me right now? Also, are the audio levels good? The music is not overpowering my voice because this is techno playing right now and most of it is hardcore. So it can get loud. Also, I believe there might be some noticeable stream lag, so I'll wait for the responses. Are we still playing techno? Yep, that is the shtick now. Instead of calming music, we're going chaotic. Though, regarding that one, maybe you should consider downloading the lo-fi music so, you know, we can toggle between chill and chaotic. But okay, I think we should do our introduction. Sa hajimemasu, ai minasan, Gororon, konnichi Gororon, konban Gororon, itsumo Gororon suru no nemui shirokumo-san, Gororon koto Kaneda Goro desu. Hi everyone, it's your ever sleepy polar bear, Koro Kaneda, and for the first time, we are doing our pizza making stream. I've had a lot of cooking streams. I've done a lot of cooking streams in the past now, but this is the first time I'm actually gonna be making pizza on this stream. And with that, I have there on the side the air fryer that will serve as our oven. Hello, Edrosine, welcome to the stream. So yeah, we got everything set up here now. So our air fryer is in there. We should be preheating that one, but I will do it later. And also, as you can see here on the top camera, we have here our frying pan. We will need that for later. And then the other pizza ingredients. And here is our dough. In that respect, I should have oiled the pie pan that we will be using for the one we will be baking our pizza in. But later. We'll do that later. Okay, Nico says, just got home from a night ride, so best way to chill is to watch someone cook pizza while listening to DJ Techno. Yep, thank you. Okay, so I believe we can start. So what we will be making is a pan pizza of sorts, as the recipe is right there. You can follow the link there from Serious Eats. That's what I use for the recipe for the pizza dough. What the dough is a no-knead dough, meaning what I did was just mix up all the ingredients until there's no dry flour left, and then oiled it up, put some cling foil on top, and left it in the fridge to ferment. Basically, the yeast will be the one doing the gluten formation for us. Gluten formation. The yeast will be the one doing the kneading in a way. The good thing about that is, yeah, minimal effort, but time is the in exchange for it, we need to let time do its thing. The minimum required is 8 hours or overnight. You can leave it up to 24 hours. But given we're in the Philippines, where the climate is ever so hot, even on quote-unquote cold days, we cannot leave it in outside for too long, else it will overproof. Yes, that's our climate here. Also, I drank some coffee earlier, so there's a slight caffeine buzz happening right now here. Excuse me if I get jittery at times. Okay, yeah, I believe we should start now. Just for this, because this will involve a lot of my hands, I got this disposable hand gloves. We should be wearing one now before we do anything else. Okay, let's just get a pair. Oh dear. Also, context right now, parents are not home, so they do not know that the air fryer is in my room. So I will have to do some explaining later, but you know, straight. This is gonna be more chaotic than the previous cooking stream. And that was that one was considerably chilled. Hold on. And as of course, the problem with plastic is it gets hard to stick. Imagine if I'm gonna be cooking this while wearing a fursuit. If I ever will get a fursuit. Too much effort. I just had an epic fail, Goro. Okay, tell us all about it then. So we can all share about. Okay, I cannot word as usual in this stream. Tell us all about it then. Oh dear. Yeah, as usual, plastic gloves are hard to put on. The last time I put on plastic gloves was when I had part-time work at a burger joint. Yes, I had a part-time work at a burger joint. So at least I have some experience working in the food industry. And right now, everything in this room is a walking OSHA violation. Do we have OSHA here in the Philippines? What would be the equivalent of OSHA here in the Philippines? I can't recall. Careful, missing here. Eric. Okay, as usual, I am looking at the Osamo Discord while we're doing this. So, if anyone from the Osamo Discord is in here, hello! Feel free to present yourself. Okay, I just want to explain. The game I was supposed to play later isn't even installed on the PC. That's a new thing I learned about you. Wait, what new thing you learned about me? Oh, wait, right. What's this? Breaking at the burger joint. Yeah, that was early college days. Okay, so please excuse the flesh tuber if he ever gets clumsy. Because yes, human flesh tuber can be clumsy at times. Okay, first we will need to turn this upside down. Oh dear, the dough has stuck. We will need to oil this pan. Of course, we have here olive oil. For some reason, our family is using olive oil instead of canola oil. Well, except for deep frying. For deep frying, we use canola. But for general frying and other applications, mostly olive oil. Unless we have a recipe that calls for a neutral oil. And as we all know, olive oil is not neutral. Why am I putting too much olive oil? So essentially what we're making is a pan pizza. And normally I'd make this in my cast iron pan. Problem is, the cast iron pan is too big for the air fryer. So we're sticking with the tiny pipe. Okay, what we have? Wasn't it called OSHC or something? Oh, it was OSHC here. Okay. I have a backup plan which may result in something interesting later. Ooh, looking forward to it. Hopefully I can catch it after the stream. Okay, so we have oiled our pan. And now what we're gonna do is just transfer this dough here. Okay, so what I did, so after the first rice in the fridge, so I took it out, flattened it, give it a little kneading, and then formed it into a ball. And then I used half of the recipe because the recipe indicated there is too big. Okay, anyway, moving on. So the recipe was too big. What I did is I made half of the recipe and then okay, so yeah, after the overnight rice and then the kneading and forming it into a ball, I split it into. I took a third of the dough out, and this is what we'll be using. The remaining 2/3 I wrapped in cling foil and put it in a sandwich Ziploc bag, and then stored it in the freezer for future pizza attempt. Okay, so we'll just set this bowl aside. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna gently, I should have oiled my hands. Let me just oil my hands. Yes, this is gonna get really oily. That's why we have a spare bowl on the side that will serve as our rubbish bin. Just oil this one up. And then just flatten this dough until we cover the entire surface of it. And our dough is cool. Why we have a frying pan here? That's for later, after the pizza is done in the oven. Or air fryer rather. And speaking of which, I believe we should be turning on the air fryer now. So it can preheat. Just if you have an oven, set it to the highest temp because pizza requires high temps, even New York style, which is one of the more forgiving types of pizza. I mean, pizza Napolitana. Oh dear, you're gonna need a really hot oven, a brick oven. Because, Italians and being okay, yeah, because, Italians are really particular with their pizza. Yeah, that's the best thing I can put. That's the best way I can put it. So for any Italians watching this stream, I'm sorry if I'm about to bastardize your cuisine. Because what I am doing here is more of an American style pizza. Our air fryer is running, and that is why we have air conditioning in this room. Also, while that's happening, I don't know if you've noticed the difference in my voice here right now, but I recently got a pop filter from a friend. I had them move their stuff to their new house, and they had a spare pop filter around, so I took it and put it on my mic. So I don't know if there's an improvement over my voice. Hopefully there is. But yeah, just tell me if it's better or there's no noticeable difference. Oh, the dough is quite soft here now. The thing about this is the dough works too well. You can I don't know if it's visible here. Okay, there. You can see there's a generous amount of bubbles happening. Here, let me just put it in the side cam. Yeah, there are a lot of bubbles here. This is what we're doing right now here is while we're flattening it out, we're also docking it so we can pop those bubbles. Because we do not want those on the final product. Okay. But on the plus side, at least you know that this dough is rising well. Because if you're not seeing any bubbles, you should be worried. It means your dough has not risen. And that's a problem. You'll end up with probably hard back. Okay. And with that, there we go. And we're just gonna be docking it. Okay, for anyone here who's gay and knows what docking means, no please. This is a Christian stream. Quote unquote Christian stream. Oh dear. Okay, let's just flatten this out. I am well aware that there will be copyright claims for the Technorc tracks as usual. Technorc has specified it in his policies, but that is the way of supporting him when playing these tracks, since these are mostly free anyway. So yeah, and I mean it's not like I'm taking in profits anyway. Okay. Okay. Now we can apply our sauce and toppings. Let's just get rid of our. Yeah, we need to replace these because these are very old. Okay, we have a spoon here for the sauce. Let's just set that aside and then get a new pair. Oh dear, oh dear. These gloves are in a mess right now. Okay. By the way, again, just tell me if the audio levels are good. If my voice is not overpowering the music and the music is not overpowering my voice. And everything is audible. Oh my. Oh, I can definitely smell... Okay, I can definitely smell the air fryer right now. Let's just... Okay, yeah, there we go. We just opened it a bit and let the timer run because it's starting to smell. Uncomfortable plastic noises. Then if you're gonna make this into a pod, add the caption for uncomfortable plastic noises. There. Let's put it on the mic. Plastic gloves ASMR. Okay, so our dough is wet. So now the sauce. So this sauce is something I made myself. As you can see there, I did not put any quantities because this was made with no recipe at all. I just used feeling. And yeah, this was sauce that I made from about a week ago and had some leftover. So I put it in a jar and stored it in the freezer. But if you're not the type to make your own pizza sauce, you can use like ragu pizza sauce or whatever tomato sauce you choose. Okay, we're just gonna mix this a bit. Then now, apply it. The good thing about pan pizza like this is we can go up to the edge there. So we will be doing that because we do not want any uncovered bits. And so that nothing is wasted. And now in retrospect, I just realized that later probably cheese is gonna get stuck on the ends here. And I should have gotten something like, what's this? A cake tester or a toothpick, so I can pick them all out. Okay, it already smells like pizza in here, mainly because of the sauce. And surprise, surprise, the sauce is just enough for this one. Maybe let's just get every bit of this sauce because it seems to be just right for this batch. So that means I'm gonna have to make another one, another batch of sauce on my next attempt. That are not gonna be happening on the stream. Okay, so spread. Okay. Oh, is everyone? Okay. Yeah, it seems there's significant amount of stream lag here. Is everyone seeing the stream properly? Like there's no there's no lag happening? Okay. There we go. And now this on the side and this in up. Be washing that one later. And now, get back. So, okay. So, the cheese that we will be using here, as you can see here. The orange ones there is sharp cheddar. Yeah, we will be using a mix of mozzarella and cheddar. But when unfortunately, what happened was, the block of cheddar that I had left was bigger than the block of mozzarella. So this was mostly cheddar than mozzarella. So you won't get that stretch, but it's still cheese. It's good. Okay, so we'll just put an initial layer. Don't use all of it just yet. Just put an initial layer before you put the toppings on. I find that doing that is better so that it helps the toppings stick more. Okay. There we go. And now for the toppings, we have here some pepperoni. Slice in half. As you can see here on the side. So yeah, it's pepperoni sliced in half because the pepperoni that I'm going to be using for this is too big. In my previous attempts, the ones that you can see on Twitter, what I did was pre-cook the pepperoni, but in this case, since it ends up too crisp, we'll just be using them without pre-cooking. Just lay them here. You don't have to be too particular about the arrangement. In my case, I just want to. And I believe we might have too much pepperoni here. Oh well, we can put the rest in the fridge. Okay. And we'll just add a bit here on the center. And I just realized I forgot one thing. The pizza slicer. Okay. Oh. Well, color me surprised. It's just fine. Okay. So there we go. And then after that, our last layer. Okay, it seems my parents are there. Did I just miss you doing the pizza dough, or are you just really fast? Maybe you missed the pizza dough bit. Maybe you can rewind this video in the event that you missed it. Okay. Okay, my parents are here right now and they're talking. Hopefully it's not bleeding into the mic. Okay, so anyway, more cheese. This is pizza. You can go over, you can go nuts on it, on the cheese. Okay. Just put a generous amount. We have a lot anyway. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. Yeah, pizza making tends to get messy, so we're just trying to not be too messy here. Some bits of cheese fell on the floor, but just be taking care of that later. Okay, so yeah, toppings and cheese are done, and now just for a bit of a finisher, we'll add some of these. This is some ex-Italian herbs. You can see here. It's a mix of basil, oregano, and I think oh, here we go. Thyme, marjoram, pip, parsley, oregano, sage, and basil. Okay, so we'll just sprinkle some on top, just to give it that slight green feeling, slight green color. So I recommend you use fresh basil instead. Okay, let's just sprinkle some on top. Okay. And now, wait. Before anything else, let me just try cleaning whatever it was that fell off. Okay, nothing else. Just for cleaning. Okay. Oh, wait. We got some lips here. Let's just pick those up. Wait, hold on. I forgot. I have paper towels in here. I forgot that I had these paper towels. Okay, so let's just get some and put this under here. And get that off. Okay. Okay, then you says, oh, okay, I did it. You started from a pre-proof dough. Because we are not on the kind of food channel that swaps it. Yes! Because if I do not pre-proof my dough, we're gonna end up streaming forever. Also, yes, I wish I had that kind of setup where I can just swap. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Our pizza is topped now. So what we're gonna do now is, because blah 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 blah. The air fryer is essentially convection oven, but it's configured to it's configured in a way that you can heat food quicker. Now the problem is the heat is coming from the top. So which means the top here will cook before the bottom even sets properly. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting some aluminum foil on top. Just to let it bake. And then after that, once the dough has once the crust is set, we can take it off and let the top brown. Oh, we just get that. Oh, just a strip. Okay, we'll just put a bit of aluminum. So a pan pizza is essentially a pizza casserole, if you think about it. Let's just give it a shot. Yeah, if you think about it, a pan pizza is essentially a pizza casserole. We'll just reheat this again. About 15 minutes. And just put it in here. Give it a generous covering. Make sure the sides cling onto the edges of the pie pan because this thing has wind blowing, and if you do not do this properly, the foil might fly off. Okay. And now here comes the hard part. Okay, now this thing is done. Now we can put this in the air fryer. So just put this in. And hopefully we drop it without burning ourselves. Okay, then. Okay, now we just let that bake for a bit. And then we'll check later in a few minutes. Now, the problem here is, since that will be baking for 10 minutes, we have 10 minutes left. We have 10 minutes for random talk. So if you have any questions you want to ask, feel free to mention it over here. And since there is considerable stream today, I'll be waiting. In the meantime, let me check what's happening over on Osamo Discord. Yes, we are, as usual, we are exposing Osamo Discord. No, nothing, just some general chatting as usual. Yeah, it's just general chatting, so nothing else much is happening. And let me just put some alcohol on my hands. And maybe it's better if we just put this in the fridge now. Maybe. Or, not yet. We'll just put this on the side. As well as this. This might be my fastest stream yet. Or cooking stream yet. Because yeah, thanks to most of the stuff already being pre-made, I managed to do the assembly rather quickly. Oh yeah, I have water on this. I forgot, I have water on the side here for in case I need to wash something. Okay, let me just wash my hands.
Can you guess what we'll listen to next? That's right, it's the drama.
So yeah, in the meantime, let's just enjoy the techno. I do wonder though, if our heating technology will advance enough to the point that we have something like quote-unquote induction ovens. Do we have induction ovens now? I do not know. Also hydrate. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I have water here. I do have a flask, but I forgot to fill it up, so we're just using the pitcher for now. Excuse me for a bit. I think I should get something like paring knife. I'm gonna need to be quick. Excuse me. Let me just go outside for a bit. Hi, gozarimashita. Ito, I got myself a paring knife. That will be for later when we're gonna be getting the pizza out of the pan. Okay, everything is locked. And my parents did not know that I'm cooking. Yeah, this is like trying to not let your parents know that you're cooking in your room. I should really consider investing in a mini oven, so instead of using the air fryer, I'll just use that. Though that would mean we would make our dishes much smaller in scale. Oh, and the heating might take a little longer. Okay, so why do we have a frying pan here? Okay, so usually when making pizza in regular ovens, if you're not using a pizza stone, what happens is that top usually cooks quicker than the bottom. So what you'll end up with a pale colored underbelly. So what we do is after it bakes there, we're gonna be putting the pizza in here and then just heat up the bottom so it gets crisp. That's a pizza hack that's also been taught over there on Seriously. Since this is pan pizza, you know, pan pizza is quite forgiving in my opinion compared to other pizza, compared to even New York. New York is kind of particular with its with its sauces and stuff. How's the output compared to a regular electric oven? I haven't used an electric oven in a while. It cooks things much quicker. That's what I'll say. Since, you know, there's a fan letting the air circulate. Wait. Let me just... Oh, can you see the air fryer? Right there? Oh, yeah, there. Yeah. Nothing's happening in here. Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Goro there is moving. And also, as you can see there, I use a pizza background this time instead of the generic low effort MS Paint background. Yeah, that's what I'll be trying to do, just to spice things up a bit. We'll be changing backgrounds depending on what will be the mood of the stream. Because, you know, Goro travels in cyberspace. So we can get a lot of images. Okay. It's almost at the 5-minute mark. On the 5-minute mark, we'll be checking if everything's good. And it's retrospect. Maybe I should have gotten false. Oh wait, no. What we can do is we get this down here first. On the 5-minute mark, we'll just see if the dough has popped up now. Then once it has popped up, we can take the oil off and just let it at the top brown. Actually, yeah, baking things takes patience, so we'll wait for that. So in the meantime, let's enjoy the music, and I'll answer any questions that you have on stream. Actually, I'm surprised that people wanted me to make a wanted me to do the pizza making stream compared to the DDR workout stream. Because it's been a while since I last did one. And to be fair, it's perfect because I haven't had that much. I haven't had dinner yet. So having a pizza there will be perfect. And I forgot the pizza cutter. So we have a pairing knife. That would. Yeah, we have a pizza cutter in this house. Because back then, I was in a... Maybe when I was in my late teens, I was in a pizza making frenzy. So, we got a pizza cutter. Oh! One thing that the recipe for the dough that I did not mention, is adding garlic powder. I added some garlic powder just to give the bread extra flavor. So, you know, when you're making the dough, add either garlic powder or onion powder, whatever kind of powder that you want to add, just to give the bread some extra flavor. Yep. Okay, I'm just hoping that whatever techno tracks are playing here, and all of it is only from all of the copyright games are only from Techno, not from anyone else. Hopefully. I already removed the tracks that that were prohibited. You know, that's not in the what's this? Applicable works list. Is this working? Yes, it's working. Okay. Oh, okay. It's on the 7-minute mark. Okay, let me just take this out. See what's happening here. Okay, let's see what's happening. When cold, that is okay. Everything. Oh, okay. It's melted. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, now we can put it back. Yeah, the dough is already risen and the cheese is melted. Okay, so now we can put it back in there and let everything turn brown. Okay. Carefully, carefully. There. Okay, so now we have 5 minutes left. But I'm happy because that is turning out to be good. And yeah, it fits the pan. The frying pan here. So we'll just be waiting a little more. The thing about baking, it's a waiting game once it's in the oven. And we cannot cut to an already made pizza because, you know, we're not the food network. Oh, excuse me. Well, surprisingly, this has been a less chaotic cooking stream. Oh dear. I believe I forgot to message someone. Oh dear, our internet is slow. Okay, this room is smelling like pizza right now. Hopefully it's not leaking outside because that's gonna be a problem. They're gonna be wondering, why does my room smell like pizza? You know when you're worried more about getting in trouble rather than having a fire. Let's just knock on wood that nothing bad happens. Yeah, it's just gonna be a waiting game. I should have prepared for something while this waiting thing is happening. That's a note for next stream. If it's gonna be another baking or anything or any type of stream, cooking stream, where we'll be waiting for a while, I should have something prepared for long waits. So, you know, like maybe making rice balls or I should have considered snacks. But no, we did not have any snacks. Okay, let's check how's the top. Oh, that is turning out great. Let's just leave it in for a bit more. We want that to have some browning happening. It's just a tiny bit. Yeah, we got it. Well, this is surprising. We're we're almost 1 hour in, and it seems we're almost done. I've been experienced a stream that quick before. Or have I? I forgot. I think the last quick stream I did was the Toho stream? Was it? The- Yes, I am old. Okay, what is happening here? Not... Okay, nothing else is happening here. Okay. Now, you know, when I'm doing my Twitch streams, normally I have like, what's this? A chatbot doing stuff. But since we're on YouTube and I haven't studied the API yet to make a proper chatbot, that one is on hold. But maybe I should consider. In that case, there might not be a stream happening next week to make time for me making a chatbot. Maybe. Okay, what's... Oh, okay, it's almost done. So much for almost done, it's already ready. Ooh. Okay, I think we will consider that done. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not too brown, but yeah, I think this is okay enough. Okay, so here is how it looks. Yeah, the top is not it's not too charred, but yeah, it looks pretty much good. Although you cannot see much of the pepperoni because it's covered by cheese. Okay, now what we're gonna do is just get the edges off. Oh, it's coming up easily. Okay. There's not much stickage happening. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. There's not much stickage happening. Yeah, this is why sometimes I prefer. This is why I prefer a cast iron when making this. The cheese bits come off easily compared to using aluminum. This is considering I've already oiled the pan. And of course, there's always that one corner that sticks more than the rest. Okay, let's see how the bottom is looking. And as expected, it's somewhat undercooked. We'll just put this knife to the side here. And then, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna be preheating this one. So we can brown the bottom here. And just to make sure that... Okay, we'll just put a bit of water there. Just to know if it's already heated up or not. So given we have a cold environment right now, it might take a while. I will just wait for that one. But yeah, the pizza here is looking good. Here, we now just need to brown the bottom. First, let's make sure that this is removable. Easily removable. Lift the part up with the knife. Okay, let's just make sure that the edges are away. Now, just grab one of the edges and slide this in. Okay. And now, like a pancake, just push. The one good thing about also heating it in the pan after cooking is, in the event that there might be excess oil underneath, you can dry it up in here. Nick Droid says, wow. Excuse me for a bit. Okay. Actually, yeah. Ay, wadarimashita. And apparently, my parents bought me a burger here from Tropical Hut. So yeah, a little too late, but yeah, we have a burger. So we have pizza and burger, and this seems to be heated up enough. Okay, we can put this in now. Oh, there we go. You can hear that sizzle. You can hear that sizzle, and hopefully they don't hear that sizzle. Let's just heat up the bottom, and hopefully it does not stick. See any sticking happening? Yeah, we're just gonna do this so the bottom can heat up properly. Okay, now just set it to the side, and we'll just have some of the burger because I've been hungry for a while ever since this pizza's been cooking. Nice. Okay, no mayonnaise, no mayonnaise. Ay, itadakimasu. Yep. Okay, that hits the spot. Okay. Oh, there we go. Burger ASMR. Okay, let's check. Is that bottom good? Almost. Just a little more. It's like making a pancake, except we cannot flip it. If ever you mistake this for a pancake and you flip it, you're gonna have a bad time. But at this point, we can turn off the heat now. Just let the residual heat cook everything. Meanwhile, I just finished this burger. For some reason, with the Technic Vision, I think I can just put a video filter and it will be kinda giving Onigoroshi BJ. Yeah! Why not? Speaking of which, Danny, have you gotten the past BOD or do I need to send it again? Okay, let's see. How's the battery, bro? Oh, there we go. We're getting some nice char. Only the middle. Yeah, we're getting some nice char there. Okay, our burger is done. Okay, our burger is done, and our pizza is done as well. And yeah, we cannot put this in there as is. But yes, that is pretty good. Oh, okay. Has this cooled down? Not yet. Where's that meowing come? Oh, it's Neko no Kimochi. Wait. Okay. Both of these are hot. And we need to move the other one down. Let me just get a towel. Mac and cheese I don't have. Okay, remind me later to send you the VOD link. Oh wait, mac and cheese I think I did on YouTube. Yeah, I think getting the VOD will be here. Oh wait, this jack is literally what? That is the worst sounding cat I've ever heard. Okay, we'll just put this here on the side. Put this here. Okay, so alcohol with our hands, and yeah, this pizza is done. Now we can slice it. So we'll just get our knife. We're gonna be using a knife because we forgot our pizza slicers, so you know, hope for the best. And of course, my cutting skills are not the best. Ooh, the cheese might be too soft. Okay, we're gonna be cutting this into 6 slices. Because if we cut this into 8, the slices will be too small. And yeah, the cheese is sticking. Okay, you know what? This isn't working. Let me just get that piece of slicer. This is not working. Excuse me for a bit. I am back, and here we have our pizza slicer. Okay, there we go. That's much easier. But Maria Jose, why did I not bother getting this? Technically, this ceramic pan has already lost of most of its non-stick properties, so yeah, using metal implements on it, not a problem. We just move this to the side so we can get up the slide. Okay. And there we go. Hi, dekimashita. Our pizza is done. Yeah, now that's the last bit of chaos before everything's done. Now before I take a bite, let's just take a picture because I like how it looks. Okay. Let's just. Yeah, we're just adjusting our lighting here. Okay, there we go. Good. And I forgot I have a timer here. Okay. The picture done, and now we get to eat. Let's just take a slice and oh dear, it's kind of stuck there. Right. Okay, this is how it looks. The slice looks. It's pretty small. You can see here. Although the underbelly looks, it looks pretty good. Let me just support that one. Here's how it looks. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job. Now let's just have a taste. Okay, there we go. The bread is tender. Really soft, and yeah, the cheese and the sauce, it's pizza. Nothing else needs to say. But it's not pizza Napolitana. Italians, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's pizza. In retrospect, fresh basil definitely would have done good on this pizza. It would have provided, a fresh flavor compared to a fresh flavor to the whole thing. Sadly, I'm not making margarita though. Oh. Okay, that sauce is hot. I almost burned the roof of my mouth. Pizza eating ASMR. Okay. Okay, with that in mind, I think the stream is pretty much done. Yeah, I believe the stream is pretty much done. Let me just finish this slice. We're not gonna be eating all of this. Okay, let me just have my drink of water. Okay. And yeah, I believe now will be a perfect time to end our stream. But before I do, if you have any last questions you wanna ask or anything you wanna say, feel free to mention them over here. I'll be waiting. I'll just wait for a bit. In the meantime, I'll be enjoying the music. Okay, it seems that we probably do not have anything, since everyone does not have anything else that needs does not have anything else to say. I cannot words really. Okay, but yeah, with that, I believe we can end our stream here. So for everyone who stayed, thank you for watching and thank you for staying. Yeah, we'll just go to our usual Japanese. Wait, then the US. The other one that you wanted to do was a return of the DD of workout streams, right? Yeah. That will be happening for probably next week. Yeah, that will be happening next week. The DD of workout streams. Everything that I mentioned there in the polls was something that something that's in the to-do board. To-do board. Every one of those ideas is something that I'll be doing in a future stream. So yeah, DDR will be happening next week. The drinking stream, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I believe this will be a good time to end the stream. So,はい、じゃあ皆さん、どうもありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。次の生配信でお会いしましょう。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。バイバイ。Oh wait, before we do, first a shout out to the Rider, who is our frequent chatter there. They have a podcast called the Tawagoto Cafe, and I guess there from time to time. Episode 10 will be featuring me and then Ryu talking about, I forgot, maybe idols, I think. So feel free to listen to that one over on his channel, Team 8 Dimension, if I recall. Yes, Team 8 Dimension. And of course, Nick Droid there is a prominent streamer and content creator who also manages the Exosia project, which consists of multiple content creators, and one of them is a friend I know who's recently just had a sim racing stream, or they're hosting a sim racing tournament. And their name over here on YouTube is Speedrun Matrix. Feel free to give them a follow. And feel free to give Nick Droid a follow. He's also a fellow rhythm gamer who recently is getting back into 2D Extreme. And looking forward to the next 2D Extreme, by the way. Hopefully I can catch up while... hopefully I can catch it once it goes up. Okay? And with that... Okay. Yeah. Dito, kamari ko na mashita. Sige na naman haishin na wa ishimasho. Salamat. Mata ne. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, it seems then Ryu, every time I say bye-bye, then Ryu says something. You really don't want me to end this stream, huh? You do not want me to end this stream, do you? Okay, then Ryu says, collab drinking stream? Lol. Actually, that would be a good idea. a collab drinking stream. Yeah, a collab drinking stream. Well, whoever wants to collab, yeah, I'll do a drinking stream. It would be nice if it also a fellow Kemo VTuber, but the chances of that are kind of slim because most of them are Japanese and my Japanese is still at Nihongo Jozo level. Okay, before I actually do my proper outro, I'll wait for Tenryu because yeah, every time I do my outro, he seems to have something come up. I'll wait. In the meantime, yeah, we'll just swap this. Okay, we'll just cover this so it stays hot. Okay, nothing anymore. Nothing anymore. Nothing anymore. We'll give it a minute or two. It seems the stream delay is about a minute or two. waiting. Okay, it seems daily. There we go. The ending speed because it will take a while. Okay, there we go. It seems we got the green light. We can end the stream now. Okay, hi. 皆さんもう一度どうもありがとうございました。松原です。次の生配信でお会いしましょう。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。